Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is explore yourselves, banking and general knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Highlights from Indian and global history along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events and notable birth and death anniversaries of 21st April 2026, Tuesday. Bengali date 7ই বৈশাখ 1433. As per Sri Madan Gupta Punjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Chaturthi and up to 0827 hours and after that Shukla Panchami. Today's Nakshatra is Rohini Nakshatra and up to 0611 hours and after that Mrigashira Nakshatra. Today is 111th day of the year. There are then 254 days left in 2026. Today is 16th Tuesday of 2026. Today is Shankaracharya Jayanti. Shankaracharya Jayanti is a sacred Hindu observance that commemorates the birth anniversary of Adi Shankaracharya, one of the greatest spiritual reformers and philosophers of India. Celebrated on the Panchami, fifth day of the bright half of the month of Vaishakha, this day honors his immense contributions to the revival of Sanatana Dharma and the consolidations of the philosophy of Advaita Vedanta. Adi Shankaracharya is revered for unifying diverse Hindu traditions, establishing four major mathas monastic centers across India and composing profound commentaries on sacred texts like the Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, and Brahma Sutras. Devotees mark the day with prayers, spiritual discourses, and remembrance of his teachings, which emphasize the unity of the individual soul, Atma, with the ultimate reality, Brahman. Page Surdas Jayanti. Surdas Jayanti marks the birth anniversary of Surdas, the renowned 15th to 16th century devotional poet and saint of the Bhakti movement, celebrated for his deep devotions to Lord Krishna. Observed on the Panchami, fifth day of the bright fortnight of the Vaishak month, this day honors Surdas' immense contributions to Hindi literature and devotional music, especially through his famous work Sursagar, which beautifully describes the childhood and divine play, Leelas of Lord Krishna. Despite being visually impaired, Surdas composed soulful bhajans filled with devotions, emotions, and spiritual wisdom. On this day, devotees remember his teachings through bhajan singing, recitations, and cultural programs celebrating his message of pure love and unwavering devotions toward the divine. Today is Sati Sadhani Divas. Sati Sadhani Divas is observed annually on April 21st in Assam to honor the bravery and sacrifice of Queen Sati Sadhani, a legendary figure of the Kshatriya dynasty. She is remembered for her unwavering courage and patriotism during the 16th century when she chose to sacrifice her life rather than surrender to the invading Aham forces. Her martyrdom symbolizes resistance, dignity, and the empowerment of women. On this day, various programs are organized, especially by the Kshatriya community, to pay tribute to her legacy and to inspire future generations with her story of valor and self-respect. Today is National Public Relations Day. National Public Relations Day is observed in India on April 21st every year to recognize the vital role of public relations professionals in building and maintaining communications between organizations and the public. Initiated by the Public Relations Society of India, the day highlights the importance of ethical and transparent communications in shaping public opinion and fostering trust. It also serves as a platform to discuss evolving trends in PR, digital media influence, and the strategic value of effective communications in both corporate and government sectors. Events, seminars, and discussions are often held across the country to celebrate and uplift the profession. Page Keep Up the Grass Day. Keep Up the Grass Day, observed on April 21st, is a quirky yet meaningful reminder to respect and protect grassy areas, especially in public spaces and gardens. The day highlights the importance of maintaining healthy lawns and green spaces which contribute to cleaner air, cooler environments, and overall ecological balance. It encourages people to avoid trampling on grass unnecessarily, allowing it to thrive and support small ecosystems, whether taken as a literal call to actions or a symbolic gestures for environmental mindfulness. The day promotes a greater appreciation for nature's green carpets. Today is National Tea Day. National Tea Day is celebrated on April 21st in the United Kingdom to honor the nation's long-standing love affair with tea, one of its most cherished beverages. The day celebrates the cultural and social importance of tea, from traditional afternoon tea rituals to modern brews and blends. Tea lovers, cafes, and tea brands come together to host events, tastings, and discussions around the art of tea making and its health benefits. National Tea Day is also a time to appreciate the global heritage of tea, supporting sustainable practices and fair trade in the tea industry while bringing people together over a comforting cup. Today is World Creativity and Innovation Day. World Creativity and Innovation Day, celebrated on April 21st, is a United Nations recognized observance that highlights the importance of creativity and innovations in solving global challenges and promoting sustainable development. They encourages individuals, communities, and organizations to think outside the box, explore new ideas, and harness creative potential in all fields, from education and technology to business and the arts. By fostering innovations, the day aims to drive economic growth, improve human well-being, and contribute to building a better, more inclusive world. It serves as a reminder that creative thinking is a valuable tool for shaping a brighter future. Today is National Kindergarten Day. National Kindergarten Day, celebrated annually on April 21st, honors the birthday of Friedrich Wilhelm August Froebel, the German educator who established the first kindergarten in 1837 in Blankenburg, Germany. Froebel introduced the concept of a children's garden, a nurturing environment where young children could learn through play, creativity, and exploration. His innovative approach laid the foundations for modern early childhood education, emphasizing the importance of hands-on learning and social interactions. National Kindergarten Day serves as a tribute to Froebel's legacy and celebrates the pivotal role of kindergarten in shaping a child's educational policy journey. Today is International Loch Ness Monster Day. International Loch Ness Monster Day is celebrated on April 21st to commemorate the publications of the iconic Surgeon's photograph in 1934, which purportedly captured the elusive creature known as Nessie, surfacing in Scotland's Loch Ness. Although later revealed to be a hoax involving a toy submarine, the image ignited global fascination and solidified Nessie's place in popular culture. The day invites enthusiasts and skeptics alike to explore the enduring mystery, celebrate Scottish folklore, and engage in discussions about the blend of myth and reality surrounding one of the world's most famous cryptids. Today is National Chocolate Covered Cashew Day. National Chocolate Covered Cashew Day, celebrated on April 21st, honors the delightful pairing of creamy chocolate and crunchy cashews, a combination that has become a favorite among snack enthusiasts. While the exact origins of this day remain unclear, it likely emerged in the early 2000s as a tribute to this irresistible treat. Cashews, native to Brazil and now widely cultivated in countries like India, are rich in healthy fats, magnesium, and antioxidants. When coated in chocolate, they offer a perfect balance of sweet and savory flavors. Celebrations often involve indulging in these treats, experimenting with recipes such as adding spices like cinnamon or cayenne for a unique twist, and sharing them with friends and family. Whether enjoyed as a snack, dessert topping, or a homemade gift, chocolate covered cashews are a delicious way to mark the occasion. Today is National Surprise Drug Test Day. National Surprise Drug Test Day, observed annually on April 21st, is an unofficial observance that emerged as a response to National Marijuana Day on April 20th. Recognizing the increased cannabis consumptions on April 20, employers and parents began conducting unannounced drug tests on April 21 to ensure a drug-free environment. While not an officially recognized holiday, it has sparked discussions about workplace drug policies and individual rights, especially in regions where marijuana use is legal. The day serves as a reminder of the importance of maintaining a drug-free workplace and the ongoing debates surrounding drug testing practices. Today is National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day. National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day, celebrated annually on April 21st, is a heartwarming occasion dedicated to honoring the distinctive charm and lovable nature of bulldogs. Established in 2007 by children's book author Jackie Valent, the day was inspired by her book Stinky the Bulldog and aims to promote acceptance and appreciation for all creatures, regardless of their appearance. Bulldogs, known for their wrinkled faces, stocky builds, and endearing personalities, have been cherished companions for centuries. On this day, enthusiasts celebrate by pampering their bulldogs with treats, organizing themed events, and sharing photos to showcase the breed's unique beauty and affectionate nature. Today is National Rendering Day. National Rendering Day, observed annually on April 21st, was established in 2023 by the North American Renderers Association and National Day Calendar to raise awareness about the environmental benefits of rendering, a sustainable process that recycles animal byproducts like fat, bone, and unused meat into valuable products such as pet food, animal feed, and biofuels. By converting what would otherwise be e-waste into usable materials, rendering plays a crucial role in reducing food waste and minimizing the environmental impact of animal agriculture. The date was chosen to precede Earth Day, April 22, to underscore the industry's contributions to sustainability and the circular economy. Today is National Yellow Bag Day. National Yellow Bag Day, celebrated annually on April 21st, honors the activations of the 265th Army Security Agency Company at the Fort Campbell, Kentucky in 1967. This unit, part of the 101 101st Airborne Divisions, specialized in intelligence gathering and electronic surveillance during the Vietnam War. Their official insignia, the bat against a yellow backdrop, symbolized secrecy and nocturnal operations, aligning with their motto. Through the night, the day was established in 2016 by Doag Bonot, a former member of the 265th ASA, to recognize the unit's contributions to national security. Today is World Curlew Day. World Curlew Day, observed annually on April 21st, is a grassroots initiative established by Mary Colwell in 2017 to raise awareness about the declining populations of curlews, particularly the Eurasian curlews. This day coincides with the feast day of Saint Biono, the patron saint of curlews, adding cultural significance to the observance. Curlews are wading birds known for their long, down-carved bills and evocative calls. However, due to habitat loss, climate change, and other human-induced factors, many curlew species are now at risk. On this day, individuals and organizations worldwide participate in various activities such as curlew walks, educational talks, art exhibitions, and community events to celebrate and promote the conservation of these remarkable birds. By highlighting the plight of curlews, World Curlew Day aims to inspire collective actions to protect these iconic species and their habitats. Today is Tiradentes Day. Tiradentes Day, observed annually on April 21st, is a national holiday in Brazil commemorating the life and martyrdom of Joaquim Jose da Silva Xavier, affectionately known as Tiradentes, tooth puller. Born in 1746 in Minas Gerais, Tiradentes was a dentist and soldier who became a prominent figure in the Inconfidência Mineira, an 18th century movement advocating for Brazilian independence from Portuguese colonial rule. His arrest and subsequent executions by hanging on April 21st, 1792 in Rio de Janeiro marked him as a martyr for the cause of freedom. The holiday was officially established in 1890, a year after Brazil transitions from monarchy to republic, to honor his legacy as a symbol of resistance and patriotism. Today is National Banyan Day. National Banyan Day, observed on the third Tuesday of April each year in the UK, is dedicated to raising awareness about bunions, a common foot condition where a bony bump forms at the base of the big toe, often causing pain and discomfort. The day aims to educate the public about the causes, symptoms, and treatment options for bunions, emphasizing the importance of early diagnosis and proper footwear. It also encourages those affected to seek medical advice and take proactive steps to maintain good foot health and prevent further complications. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Frederick William August Froebel, 21st April 1782 to 21st June 1852. Friedrich Wilhelm August Froebel was a German educator and reformer who laid the foundations for modern early childhood education by recognizing that children have unique needs, abilities, and ways of learning. A student of Johann Heinrich Pestalozzi, he was deeply influenced by progressive educational ideas that emphasized learning through activity and experience. Froebel is best known for creating the concept of the kindergarten, a nurturing environment where young children could grow through play, creativity, and social interactions. He also introduced specially designed learning materials known as Froebel gifts, which help children develop imaginations, coordinations, and understanding of shapes and patterns. His approach highlighted the importance of play as a central element of education rather than mere recreation. Froebel's ideas spread rapidly across Europe and beyond, influencing educational systems worldwide. His philosophy continues to shape early childhood education practices even today. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Mark Twain, 30th November 1835 to 21st April 1910. Mark Twain, Samuel Longhorne Clemens, one of America's greatest writers and humorists, earned worldwide fame for classics like The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, The Prince and the Pauper, and A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, was celebrated for their sharp wit, realism, and social commentary. He became a major literary voice of the 19th century, influencing generations of authors with his storytelling style. Twain received honorary degrees from prestigious institutions including Yale University, University of Missouri, and Oxford University. Recognizing his contributions to literature, his literatures and speaking tours made him one of the most popular public figures of his time. Twain was elected to the American Academy of Arts and Letters for his literary excellence. Many of his works were later adapted into films, plays, and global curricula. His travel writings, such as The Innocents Abroad and Life on the Mississippi, earned him international acclaim. Often called the father of American literature, Twain's legacy continues to shape American humor, narrative craft, and cultural identity. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Frederick Beecher, 21st April 1837 to 22nd January 1922. Frederick Beecher was a distinguished Danish writer, teacher, and pacifist politician widely recognized for his lifelong dedications to peace and international cooperation. He served as an officer in the Danish army during the 1864 war against Prussia and Austria, rising to the rank of first lieutenant before being discharged in 1865. Beecher entered the Danish parliament in 1872 and held a seat for 23 years, where he championed the use of international arbitrations to resolve conflicts and helped integrate foreign relations into parliamentary work. He played a key role in ensuring Denmark's early participation in the Inter-Parliamentary Union, earning the country a respected position in international diplomacy. A committed supporter of women's suffrage and peace organizations, Beecher worked actively with the International Peace Bureau both in Denmark and across Europe. Her persistent advocacy for arbitration treaties with Sweden and Norway further underscored his dedications to peaceful conflict resolutions. In recognition of his tireless efforts for peace, Frederick Weger was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1908, sharing the honor with Klaus Pontus Arnoldson. His legacy as a parliamentarian, peace activist, and promoter of international cooperation remains highly esteemed. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Percy Williams Bridgman, 21st April 1882 to 20th August 1961. Percy Williams Bridgman was an American physicist best known for his pioneering work in the field of high-pressure physics. Over his career, he developed innovative experimental techniques to study how materials behave under extreme pressures, leading to important discoveries about the properties of matter. His extensive research opened new pathways in solid-state physics and materials science, influencing fields ranging from geology to engineering. Bridgman also made significant contributions to the philosophy of science, particularly through its concept of operationalism, which emphasized that scientific concepts must be defined by the operations used to measure them. For his groundbreaking experimental achievements, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1946. A lifelong Harvard professor, he trained and inspired many future scientists. Beyond his laboratory work, he was known for his intellectual rigor and interdisciplinary vision. Percy Bridgman's legacy endures as a scientist who combined experimental mastery with philosophical insight. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Paul Carrere, 21st April 1889 to 18th June 1971. Paul Carrere was a distinguished Swiss organic chemist best known for his pioneering research on vitamins and plant pigments. He shared the 1937 Nobel Prize in Chemistry with Norman Howard for their groundbreaking contributions to understanding the chemical structure of vitamins. Educated at the University of Zurich under Alfred Werner, Carrere later worked with Paul Ehrlich before becoming a professor and director of the Chemical Institute. His most important research focused on caroten, carotenoids, where he determined their structure and showed how they convert into vitamin A in the human body. He also established the structure of beta carotene and contributed significantly to the study of vitamin C, B2, and E. Carrere authored the influential textbook Leherbuch, the Organis Chain Chemie, which gained global recognition. Throughout his career, he received numerous honors for his scientific achievements. He passed away in Zurich in 1971, leaving a lasting legacy in the field of organic chemistry. Today is death anniversary of Sir Edward Victor Appleton, 6th September 1892 to 21st April 1965. Sir Edward Victor Appleton was a distinguished English physicist and Nobel laureate renowned for his pioneering research in atmospheric physics and radio waves. Educated at St. George's College, Cambridge, he made significant contributions during World War I in improving radio communications. Appleton's most famous work was the discovery of the ionospheric layer, later called the Appleton layer, which reflects radio waves and enables long-distance radio transmission. For this groundbreaking achievement, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1947. He also held prestigious academic positions, including the Jacksonian Professor of Natural Philosophy at Cambridge and Principal of Edinburgh University. During World War II, Appleton contributed to radar technology, further enhancing military communications and defense systems. Beyond research, he was respected as an inspiring teacher and leader in science policy. His legacy endures in the fields of radio physics, atmospheric studies, and communications technology. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Sarath Chandra Shankar Srikhande, 19th October 1917 to 21st April 2020. Sarath Chandra Shankar Srikhande was an eminent Indian mathematician best known for his groundbreaking work in combinatorics and design theory, particularly the Srikhande graph, which disproved the long-standing conjecture by Euler regarding mutually orthogonal Latin squares. His research significantly advanced the field of discrete mathematics and has applications in statistics, experimental design, and coding theory. Srikhande earned his PhD from the University of Mumbai and later taught at several prestigious institutions. mentoring generations of mathematicians. He received numerous honors for his contributions, including the Padma Bhushan in 1975, the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, and recognitions from the Indian National Science Academy. His work also garnered international acclaim, establishing him as a leading figure in 20th century mathematics. Srikhande was celebrated for his clarity of thought, rigor, and dedication to advancing mathematical knowledge in India. Through his research, teaching, and publications, he left an enduring legacy in combinatorial mathematics. His contributions continue to inspire mathematicians worldwide and influence modern mathematical applications. Today is birth anniversary of Maharaja Karni Singh, 21st April 1924 to 6 September 1988. Maharaja Karni Singh ji was the Maharaja of Bikaner and a distinguished Indian sportsman, parliamentarian, and writer. Born into the royal family of Bikaner, he was known for his passions for shooting and represented India in 5 consecutive Olympic Games from 1960 to 1980, making him one of the country's most celebrated marksmen. He also won laurels in several international competitions, earning recognitions for Indian shooting on the global stage. Beyond sports, Karmi Singh was an accomplished scholar with a doctorate in history and authored works on Bikaner's heritage and politics. He served as a member of parliament for many years, actively contributing to national affairs while promoting art, culture, and sports. Highly respected for his intellect, humility, and dedications, he balanced his royal responsibilities with public service. In 1961, he was awarded the Arjuna Award for his sporting achievements. Maharaja Karni Singh Ji is remembered as a rare blend of royalty, sportsmanship, scholarship, and statesmanship. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Queen Elizabeth II, 21st April 1926 to 8 September 2022. Queen Elizabeth II, born on 21st April 1926 in London, was the longest reigning monarch in British history, serving as Queen of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms from 1952 until her passing in 2022. Ascending the throne after the death of her father, King George VI, she guided the monarchy through a rapidly changing world marked by decolonizations, modernizations, and profound social and political shifts. Known for her unwavering sense of duty, dignity, and resilience, she became a symbol of stability and continuity during times of crisis, including the Cold War, economic challenges, and national tragedies. She worked to adapt the monarchy to modern expectations, balancing traditions with gradual reform to maintain its relevance beyond politics. Elizabeth II was admired for her devotions to public service, undertaking countless state visits and patronages that strengthened international relations and supported charitable causes. Her reign also saw significant transformations in the Commonwealth, which she strongly supported as a force for unity among diverse nations. Deeply respected across the globe, she was a unifying figure for her people and an enduring emblem of British identity. Queen Elizabeth II passed away on 8 September 2022 at Balmoral Castle, closing a remarkable chapter in history and leaving behind a legacy of steadfast leadership and service. Today is death anniversary of Miss Shakuntala Devi, 4th November 1929 to 21st April 2013. Shakuntala Devi, popularly known as the human computer, was an Indian mathematical prodigy, writer, and mental calculator, celebrated for her extraordinary ability to solve complex calculations instantly. Born in Bangalore, she demonstrated her arithmetic genius at a very young age and performed around the world, astounding audiences and mathematicians alike. In 1982, she earned a place in the Guinness World Records for her remarkable mental calculation feats. Apart from her mathematical talent, she was also an accomplished author, writing books on mathematics, puzzles, and astrology, as well as the pioneering work The World of Homosexuals, 1977, India's first study on homosexuality. Shakuntala Devi was honored with numerous awards, including the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Indian Mathematical Society. Her contributions to promoting mathematics as fun and accessible made her a beloved educator and inspiration. In 2020, her life was immortalized in the biographical film Shakuntala Devi, starring Vidya Balan. Her legacy continues to inspire generations to embrace the beauty of numbers and the power of intellect. Today is death anniversary of Miss Nina Simone, 21st February 1933 to 21st April 2003. Nina Simone was a towering musical figure whose achievements spanned performance, recordings, influence, and cultural impact. She emerged as a highly accomplished, classically trained pianist and contralto vocalist, blending classical music with jazz, blues, gospel, folk, R&B, and pop in a way that reshaped modern music. Simone recorded more than 40 albums during her career, beginning with Little Girl Blue in 1958 and achieved major commercial success with I Love You, Porgy, 1959, which entered the top 20 of the Billboard Hot 100. She was widely acclaimed by critics, with Rolling Stone repeatedly naming her among the greatest singers of all time. Beyond music, she became a powerful voice of the American civil rights movement, using her art to confront racism and injustice. Her influence extended internationally as she lived and performed across Europe, Africa, and the Caribbean for decades. In recognition of her lifelong contributions, the Curtis Institute of Music awarded her an honorary degree shortly before her death, symbolically honoring the brilliance that had once been denied. She was also honored posthumously through continued critical acclaim, with her music and legacy celebrated worldwide for inspiring generations of artists, activists, and scholars across genres and cultures. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.